I need to be very clear about this because a lot of people will go on these crash diets. They'll drop to some abysmally low amount of calories and they'll just start doing vicious cardio every single day of their life in an effort to lose fat and lose it fast. But what ends up really happening in the presence of those behaviors, but in the absence of eating adequate protein and some sort of resistance training to spare and build lean muscle mass, is they'll end up losing mass. They'll get smaller on the scale. They'll weigh less. But that mass is being lost in the form of fat and in muscle. And what invariably happens to individuals who crash diet? Typically, they tend to bounce back. Typically, there comes a tipping point where they can't maintain the diet anymore. They haven't learned the behaviors to actually keep the weight off. And they bounce back to old behaviors, which results in them putting the weight back on again. But they're not putting the weight back on in the form of muscle and fat. Typically, the weight is going to come on predominantly as fat. So at the end of a cycle like that, they've effectively created a worse body composition than they started with.